Boy, oh boy. We had a little bit of rain out here, and now I'm just kind of like got some coffee. I have a caramel lavender coffee with oat milk. You're gonna hear a car wash. I'm not at a car wash. But I don't know what I'm gonna be doing today. But I do have a croissant that I want to work on, and water. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys that one morning vlog that I did. I'm going through a lot of crap, and I'm trying to deal with it as it comes. It hasn't been easy at all. And I'm outside and nobody's outside. They're all inside of this place. Anyway, here's my croissant. I'm going through a lot of crap. And because I'm a creative person, the only way that I can basically deal with frustrations and creativity is to be creative. So I thought, oh, I should vlog, right? Vlog in the morning. Vlog in the morning. That's not going to work all the time. I'm not going to be able to vlog in the morning. Only when I feel like it. And that day I really needed to get it out there. I'm going through a lot of problems. I didn't even want to tell you because it's no good. There's nothing I can do about half of what I'm going through. I know that sounds crazy. Like some of you think I'm enabling somebody to hurt me, or some people, or something I'm doing wrong. People, listen, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not doing anything wrong for what I'm going through. Howdy doody, Mr. Christian Hansen. How are you? So, I mean, I have a lot of people in my life that I pray with a lot. We don't really, you don't really see most of these people on these videos. And if you did, they don't want to be in the video. Because they're not vloggers. They're not artists like me. They're just people that have been in my life that you've probably seen or heard behind the scenes in these videos. You know, that's just how it is. There's people that they want to support you, but they don't want to be in the videos. And that's fine. But just to give you a heads up, you want to sit? Here. It's lavender caramel latte. Drink it. You want a bite of this too? There you go. Would you like it? Did it taste good? So, the car wash is going again. Don't worry. And there's a drive-through right here. This is my surroundings right now. There's their drive-through. They have a little bit of a trellis thing happening. And then there's a car wash over there. You know, I saw you, Christian Hansen. I was at the tail end of Go, John Dobbs, live, and you were on there. I saw you and Ramsey and UFO Bob chatting. And Ramsey and UFO Bob are moderators, and you're one of the people that watch. I didn't see Photo Luke there. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you guys that this may sound alarming, but I've actually had, I can't even prove it or do anything about it, and I'm really going to tell you, I've had death threats to me. And I don't know if I should take it seriously, and I'm not going to, because, hey, some people just want to do that and be stupid. And I don't fight with people. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm going through a lot of shit. And I'm working on it. I am working on it. But I don't want people to think that, to think like they're in danger in some way. I don't even know how to explain this to anybody. Yeah, that's exactly. I have God on my side, and there's people that I reach out to that pray for me. You know, I have a support prayer. You know, this is nothing that's going to be resolved overnight. And I've been, I'm telling you, I thought I was mentally slipping away. You probably saw how I looked when I lived in that other apartment. I was slipping away. I'm serious, you guys. I felt like every moment I couldn't think, and I'm concentrating, I'm trying to listen and like be there for somebody, and I was trying so hard to survive. That other apartment, that was the craziest thing I've ever been through in my whole life. I'm serious. I don't know how it's gonna end, but just know that everything has a filter through God first, and He allows these things happen in this world. I can be your protector. Yeah, I was kind of joking with my friend, even though it's not a joke, that I needed security, like a security guard, to hire a personal security escort. Kind of stupid, but I don't know. And I have to avoid the things I used to do. Thank you for your prayers. That's very kind of you, Christian. Cheers. There's things I used to do that I will never be able to do again. Like, I did go to Japan alone. It was safe. But I'll never be able to do it again because of what I'm going through right now. I can't really tell you all the details. I just know that there's a lot of perverts in this world. That's one of the problems. But the people that were in my life, like physically, like you're hanging out with them and talking with them physically, people in my life that were like friendly, they never hurt me. They're not the ones who is causing this damage. I've never had mental problems. I'm a little bit eccentric, I think. I know that I don't want to be a snobby, but I know I'm an intelligent person. And I'm telling you, there is a lot of people, they are really pervy. There's a lot of perverts. And that's why I was saying I might need I'm no Pamela Anderson. Come on. No way. But I'm just saying, I was thinking I need to hire. I don't think I want to hire, but I kind of need, like, I know it sounds insane. I feel like I need like personal security or something. And that sounds crazy, doesn't it? I am not Biden. I am not a celebrity. I'm just saying. It feels like it's to the point where I've had to move to a more safer place. And I don't know what to tell you guys. If you hear of anything, you can message me on Instagram. If you know of anything, like people that want to cause harm to me or to you just because you're watching. I really don't know how to explain it. I can't even get into it with you. I'm just gonna drop the subject. But it's out there now. I'm just being honest with you guys. As a female vlogger, photographer, YouTuber, we could become targets. Men too. But I don't know what else to tell you. It's a struggle. And I don't know where they're coming from or when they're going to strike. It sounds crazy. I know. Mentally, I'm better away from that other apartment. It's been really rough. And I think like I'm gonna have to like stay away from many people in my life that I don't want them to be affected by this. Dude, it sounds crazy. I don't know how to explain it, you guys. It's for your own protection. I know it's a spiritual battle, but if somebody doesn't have enough, I don't even know how to explain this to you. I'm not trying to sound like I'm all high and mighty. If you don't have a higher power to rely on, you won't last. You're not going to be able to handle me. Nobody talks about it. It's called spiritual attacks. Some of my really good friends go through this a lot, and it's a daily thing. It makes you stronger when you go through it. It does. And then, you know, this is how I look at it. This is how I look at it, you guys. That God has already won the victory. So no matter what happens, I'm going to be fine. Okay? I promise you. No matter what happens to me, everything's going to be fine. Don't worry. There's so many people here right now because they have like the best freaking coffee here. Like right now, I'd rather be here than the buy one, get one free that's happening at Starbucks right now. It's buy one, get one free at Starbucks right now. Okay, so giving you an update. So remember I had cluster headaches, really bad cluster headaches. It feels like this whole side of my face has lava flowing through it, and it's one of the most totally most total painful, very painful type of headache. It's beyond migraine. I've had relief for the past 3 days with no cluster headache. Thank God. And sometimes it'll come back and it'll last. It's horrible. And you know how they treat it when you're at the peak of that horrible problem? They give you oxygen and it goes away and it relieves you. But when it happens, you saw it in, I think you guys saw it when I was in the heavy rainfall live stream, and Ramsey was, we thought it was sinus stuff. Ramsey Silent was moderating, and there was a few people watching because I had like a new, what did I have? A new, like, it was like a cheese, it was cheese boba. A cheese boba drink thing that I've never had, and it's super creamy. It's like having this much heavy cream, and they call it a cheese boba. That's on that live stream. That's when I was having a really, really bad cluster headache. And here's the thing about cluster headaches that you guys, it's a very rare thing, and for some reason only men get these cluster headaches, hardly women. And another thing about it, like, it could be happening right now and this starts to drip just on the right, and then when the cycle goes, it starts crackling around my right area here. It's like fire. It feels like lava. I know that sounds crazy. It's the most craziest thing. It was driving me nuts. But I'll be okay. I'll be okay. It's gonna keep happening. I don't know when it's gonna stop or when it's gonna start. Sometimes I could be brushing my teeth and it triggers it, or I could just be talking to you and it triggers it, or I could just like go like this and it triggers it. Anything on my face, or I could just be talking and it'll go off. It'll crackle and shoot up here. But I do have really personally, I have a neurological rare condition. It's not life-threatening yet. I don't think it ever will be. I just have to deal with it. And then I have another problem pertaining to when I had a problem in my 20s. I couldn't even eat because my esophagus actually does not work. So it goes down by a miraculous gravity. That's why I am not a food channel. I cannot go to these restaurants and do food challenges. You never knew this, probably. I can't even finish a whole meal sometimes. And doing that live or on video is even more. Look at these SUVs are so souped up. It's a lot of hoity-toity happening. I'm just saying, this will never be a food channel. But, I'll show you things I like to eat. And, B. Kawasaki was so nice that day that I was having my first morning vlog. That was the first one. There'll be some in the future. She said the most nicest thing. She put it in the comment. And I'm not telling you guys these things and crying and laughing and stuff for attention, and you know I'm not. I think there's some of you out there that my pain can help you somehow. What I'm going through can help you somehow, because I have a really strong faith, and as you know, I'm a Christian. So somehow what I go through mentally and physically could possibly help you. I'm not here to give you advice and therapy. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life or what choices to make. I'm just going to share with you, like I've always had, this variety channel that's random. Everything is whatever I feel like. That's how it's going to be. But if you guys ever see something, you got to tell me, because there's too many perverts. The front's that way.
I was just I'm gonna sit there, but
Oh. He tried to go through the door, but it's... Anyway, I'm just saying. Don't get alarmed. Don't call anybody and, report things. We don't want any of that. Okay? But I would love to have some evidence. That's what I'm looking for. I mean, I'm not saying come out of the woodwork, people, and show yourself. Because I don't want any harm done to anybody. But I've had to distance myself away from a lot of people. And I know it sounds stupid, but it's just for your own protection. It's a spiritual attack. And you think I'm crazy? I don't care. I did my eyebrows really crazy today. It seems like the right one doesn't match the left one. Well, the left one never matches the right one in actuality. Anyway, in the Bible, butterflies symbolize a new creation. That's what I'm waiting for. My new body, my new soul, my soul that Jesus loves my soul. And I will have a new body, and I won't have to suffer. I won't have to, that's what it says in the Bible. We won't have any tears. We won't have any pain. Evil won't exist when we're in the presence of God. We'll be in the presence of God, so that cannot exist. Because He's going to be there. And it'll light our way, and it's going to be glorious. That's what I'm looking forward to. I can't wait. Till then, you guys, I am trying my best to wake up, seek the Lord, do a devotion. If I forget the devotion, it's not the end of the world. I'll just move to the next day and try another day. I'm currently doing a Charles Stanley devotional that my friend gave me. Ooh, I like that color. Look at this car. That's a nice color. That's a sweet ride. Anyway, it's a Charles Stanley devotional. And today, let me see if I could remember. Oh, I can't remember what today's devotional was. But it sure did absorb at the time. I wish I could share it with you. Maybe I'll do a devotional video if I feel like it in the morning, but that's kind of like me and God time. So this year I was thinking I would spend more time with me and spend more time with Squishmallows. Yeah, and Jesus. That's my plan. What do you think about that? I got I'm happy in this new place. There was a little bit of things that kinks needed to be rolled out, and they fixed it. Everything's fine. I'm happy. It's a super clean place. It's a great place to live. I just know I'll be happy there. It's like night and day compared to what I was going through. I know I keep saying this, but that other apartment, that was the worst hellhole. You guys, I thought I was gonna die there. I really did. There was more than, let's see, I was there for 1.5 years. It had to be wait, let me see. I moved there in August of 2021. Yeah, August of 2021. Everything was okay, sort of, like the first month. Then it all went downhill. And I really thought I was gonna die, you guys, for real. I really thought I was gonna die. I did. And then I would like go and find some safe place to go. I know this sounds crazy. I have no way to explain this to you guys. I'm just getting it out there and I'm letting you know. I can't say any details. I just want to let you know there's a lot of perverts. And you don't have any proof. You can't prove anything. It was rough. On top of that, the worst thing was happening to me, you guys. I'm going to tell you right now what happened. Every day, there had to be at least 2 to 15 roaches. And I had a very clean apartment. Everything was thoroughly sanitized. Everything was in storage. Everything was in Ziploc bags. There was no crumbs. Nothing was there. Somebody was terrorizing me, and I have no proof. And the apartment uses a exterminator who was awesome. And that exterminator was explaining a lot of shit to me. And the way he was explaining it seemed like it was impossible that this could be happening. And I agreed. I said, it is impossible because this apartment is so sanitized and so clean. There is no way that there could be a steady flow of these freaking cockroaches. I've never lived like that in my life, ever. And I hate to share this with you guys, but that's one of the problems that I went through. It was a wicked, evil shit that was going on with me. And the exterminator had the Terminator, whatever, they had no idea how this could be happening. They had no idea. And it was the worst thing ever. I thought that I was going to have to evacuate. I mean, I really did. And I won't share the other details, but that's just one of the things that was probably the worst, a few worst things that kept happening to me. And I hope nobody ever has to live like that. Because that kind of apartment was not that kind of place. That kind of apartment is supposed to be like on the luxury side. So that's not what you would see in those kinds of apartments at all. It didn't seem normal. And every time I reported it, they thought I was lying. I don't know why I would lie about these things. This was really good. You could taste the coffee, you can taste the caramel and the lavender essence. Yeah, this was good. There's a little fox in this little, see it? There's a fox right there. This was a very good cup of coffee. It was worth every drop. I can't come here every day though. It's more than Starbucks because it's a actual local. This is a local joint. That was good. That was the flavor of the month. Oop, it splattered me. Lavender and caramel. I just, I cannot stress this enough. If you have somebody who wants to give you too much advice and ruin your life and try to tell you how to do your life and try to tell you what to do with your money and try to tell you that you're no good, you'll never amount to anything, and they tell you on and on and on that you're no good, don't listen to them. Why are you even in that situation? Why? Why do you stay there and stay in that situation? I know so many examples that I won't share. It's just sad. Like, you think that somebody wants to help you, right? But they're not helping you. Instead, they're trying to make themselves look better by putting you down. You shouldn't listen to them. If I could ever tell anybody the best advice, get away from these people. They should not be in charge of anything, any part of your life. Anyway, yeah, this was pretty deep, right? I had to throw it out. I had to tell you guys what was going on. I couldn't tell you while it was happening because I didn't know if that was even safe to talk about. But there's more crap that I'll never share with anybody. Seriously. I will never share it with you guys. That's how bad this is. That's why I'm trying to stay away from a lot of people. Don't take it personally. And I know God has already won, okay? And he's fighting for me. And that's why I can continue, to have a strong faith. Yep, don't worry. I'm not afraid. Whatever happens, I am not afraid, people. I'm one of your most boldest, most bravest people you'll ever freaking know. I just don't fight physical fighting. It's more like a spiritual battle. All of this is a spiritual battle. There's a lot of people that don't share this with you. There's a lot of people that are going through a lot of stuff. They're not going to tell you what I'm telling you. I'm just being real. Don't worry about me though, because if anything happens, good. We'll figure out what the hell's happening. Like, who are these people and why? All right? So, I'm not saying I'm gonna go hire a whole freaking security team. It's unnecessary because I got God, right? Let me see, what color should I wear today? What do you guys think? Red, brown, purple, pink, nude. What do you think? Anyway, this place is really cool. It's Mothership Coffee, and it's on this place over here called St. Rose. Yep, it's real. Spiritual battles really do happen to real people. I'm the most authentic person you'll ever meet. I'm the most honest person you'll ever meet. I could be overbearing too, but I know when to stop. I know when to stop. I think I'll do this color today. This color is called Back Talk. Back Talk. Why do I carry so much makeup? Because I love makeup. Somebody asked me to do tutorials, but I don't want to do it because what I do doesn't look right on you. And I don't do it all the same all the time anyway. Anyway, I'm going to hit 37 minutes here. Thanks for watching. Now you understand a little bit more of crap I'm going through. This is what happens when you eat at McDonald's. See it? Me, actually. I don't know about you. This is what happens when I had McDonald's. Yes, I did antioxidant. Don't worry, and cleansing. So thanks for watching. I'm the most honest, most brutally honest person you'll ever meet. But I know my limits. I know when to stop and when to not tell you off. Some of you can't hold back. I'm done with liars. Okay? If you're gonna lie to me, you're not in my life. No more liars. Have a great one. Don't worry, if this scared you, I got God on my back.